Rajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Rajajanaranjana Yamunatira Yamunatira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjavihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjavihari Vijanavallabha Girivardhari Vijanavallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Rajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Rajajanaranjana Yamunatira Yamunatira Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Jai Prabhupada Srila Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jai Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paribra Jagacharya Astutarasta Sri Srimati Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paribra Jagacharya Astutarasta Sri Srimati Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anand Godi Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridasa Guru Ki Jai. Prem Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shama Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padya Krishna Vitra Bhutalesh Mati Mati Tirtha Shanti Namaste Krishna Padashitana Shri Gaura Karana Shakti Bhati Tirtha. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devyam Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Dhira Ashtaprai Swabhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naisiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Ajnanatinmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshululitan Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manodisam Sarputam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Ati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yuttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Orijanam Saditam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamsa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopi Sai Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Srisavani Sute Devi Namami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpataruryasya Kripa Sandhya Vacha Paditana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14. Ideal Family Life, Texts 3 and 4. Shrivan Bhagavato Bhikshnam Avatara Katamritam Shraddhano Jata Kalam Upasanta Janavrita Shadchangaj Shanakai Sangam Atmajayadmajadishu Vimunchin Muchamaneshu Shayam Swabnavad Utita Srinvan hearing Bhagavataha of the Lord, Abhikshnam always, Avatar of the incarnations, Kata narrations, Amritam the nectar, Sadadanaha being very faithful in hearing about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Jata Kalam according to time. Generally, a grihastha can find time in the evening or in the afternoon. Upasanta, completely relieved of material activities. Jana, by persons. Avritaha, being surrounded. Satsanga, from such good association. Sanakai, gradually. Sangam, association. Atma, in the body. Jaya, wife. Adamaja Adisu, as well as in children. Vimunchet, one should get free from the attachment for such association. Mucha maneshu, being severed from him. Swayam, personally. Swabnavat, like a dream. Utitaha, awakened. I know that I know that you have very, very important um, message or very, very important business. If you have any business which is superior to Bhagavatam, if you have any superior benefit to Bhagavatam, please, I humbly request you, don't attend this class. If you have anything which is superior to this Bhagavatam, please don't attend this class. I request you not to attend this class. You can go and attend to that important thing. If this Bhagavatam is a superior thing, then we should put off our phone. I don't want to hear any phone ring in this class. If the phone ring, I will stop. Anytime a phone rings, I will stop. If the phone rings in this class, I will stop speaking. Anytime. Did everyone get my message?
phone silent बोल रहे कोई भी फोन आया तो हमारा क्लास रोक देंगे बोल
I know that I'm not going to speak any pure something, but now the money is pure. Swami Goswami is pure. Srila Prabhupada is pure, perfect, and complete. So at least you should hear them. Forget about me, that is okay. But these personalities, they are pure. And they exist only for us. They are existing only for us. So at least you should hear them and not be distracted. Parikshit Maharaj was leaving the body, and he wanted to know what is the activity for a person leaving the body. There are so many things in this material world that one can do. There are so many things. The only thing recommended for Parikshit Maharaj was the Bhagavatam. Nothing else was recommended. And because all of us are also going to leave the body one day, the Bhagavatam is also for us. When Kalindi told Krishna's queens, who are his co-wives of Krishna, that the Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. Anyone who hears Bhagavatam will get Krishna planted in the heart. Anyone who hears Bhagavatam will get Krishna planted in the heart. Srila Swami Sri Dhira Swami, and Sri Jiva Goswami. They gave a commentary that one who hears Bhagavatam, hearing Krishna, Katha, two things will happen to the person. Any person who hears, there must be two things. One, all inauspicious things are destroyed. All. Completely. Abadreni will not be almost nil. It will be 100% nil if one hears Bhagavatam. And the second thing is that hearing Bhagavatam will generate love for Krishna in the heart of those who hear. If we hear, these two things will happen to us. The love for Krishna will sprout out. Which Sutra Goswami also said the same thing in Bhagavatam 177. 177. If we hear Bhagavatam, love for Godhead will sprout in the heart. It is certain that if we hear Bhagavatam, anyone who hears Bhagavatam, pure love of Godhead will sprout. And the effect will be bad. The illusion, the fear, and lamentation will be destroyed. The disease which is confronting everybody can be handled perfectly by hearing Bhagavatam. That is hearing Bhagavatam. And we saw also Rukmini Devi heard about Krishna. She didn't see Krishna. She only heard about Krishna, and Krishna was planted in her heart. She desired to have only Krishna in her life. She was hearing. And she told Krishna, in a letter she wrote, Krishna, I have become so addicted, so attached to you, that if my austerity is not sufficient to have you as my husband this lifetime, I won't think of Lord Brahma, I won't think of Lord Shiva, I will extend my austerity till next life, till I get you. Hearing. This is what we get by hearing. If we hear, this will be automatically the experience. And Srila Prabhupada said, just come and sit down and hear. That's all. The ISKCON was established to give chance for us to hear about Krishna. And Prabhupada continued, this society is hearing and questioning society. Hearing and questioning this society. The religion I practiced before coming to Krishna consciousness, no question. The pastor will just speak and finish, no question. There's nothing to ask. But Prabhupada said, this movement is question and answering society. Question and answer the society. That is activity for intelligent person. If you have intelligent people, they must be questioning from hearing. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya confirmed that. He spoke for 7 days. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was silent. So he said, either you are a fool, you don't understand what I'm speaking, or there's something else in your mind. You cannot hear and no question. One who hears, there must be question. So you are sitting here for 7 days, you are not talking, you are not asking any question, means you are so foolish that you don't understand anything. Therefore, there's no question. Or there is something else you have in mind. And Chitan confirmed that. Yes, there is something else in my mind. What is that? You are deliberately trying to cover the brilliant sun. I don't know your intention. I don't know why you're doing that. Vedanta Sutra is brilliant like the midday sun, and it is easy for me to understand. Your, your explanation is a deliberate attempt to cover the sun. What is your problem? Sarvabhauma was shocked to hear this, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu converted him to Bhakti. It is hearing. We are doing so many artificial things, and we call it Bhakti. Bhakti is never artificial. Bhakti is never mechanical. Bhakti is original. It is consistent. It is eternal. And this activity of the soul in relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So Bhagavatam is not an ordinary thing. It's a sound representation of Krishna. So Kalindi, she told her co-wives, if you hear Bhagavatam, you will never feel separation from Krishna again, because you get Krishna directly. You will never feel separation again. So they asked her, how are we going to hear? Hear from Uddhav. Uddhav is not here. No, that was there in Vrindavan. Uddhava Kund is there as a form of a grass. Oh, then we don't know the language of grass. So don't worry, you should have kirtan, heavy kirtan. Uddhava will come out and he will speak Bhagavatam. So they are all ladies, what to do? They went to Parikshit Maharaj to lead them. He was already a king that time. So Parikshit Maharaj took them to Uddhav Kund, and there was a heavy kirtan. And Uddhav came out from the grass. And he told Parikshit Maharaj, now you can go, I will speak Bhagavatam. Parikshit said, please don't cheat me. Please don't cheat me. I cannot carry the people here and not hearing Bhagavatam. Please don't cheat me. Let me hear Bhagavatam. Uddhav said, I am not cheating you. My Bhagavatam is not for you. My Bhagavatam is this ladies. Your Bhagavatam will be given to you by your spiritual master, Sukadeva Goswami. That Bhagavatam, your Bhagavatam will be for the whole world. Not only for few people. It will be for the whole world. The whole world will hear your Bhagavatam. So you should go and wait for that. So Parikshit Maharaj was already informed he's going to leave the body untimely. He's aware. And the Bhagavatam will be given to him before he leaves the body. He's aware. This is Bhagavatam. So we should do things properly. If we have to do things, we do it properly. If you don't want to do, please don't do. If you want to do, do it properly. It is not for anyone. It is for our own personal benefit. So it is an important subject. And here, Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking question to Narada Muni. We know Yudhishthira Maharaj is eternal pure devotee of Krishna. It's eternal pure devotee of Krishna. The activities of pure devotees are as transcendental as the activities of Krishna himself, of the same nature, transcendence. And we know the saintly person, Narada Muni. Narada Muni is a special soul. A special soul, not just a living entity like us. It's a special soul, a different category, not in our category. It's a different category. It's a special devotee of Lord Krishna. It's eternal. So, Parishad Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking him a question. The brahmacharis, the vanaprasthas, the sannyasis, they constantly serve Lord Krishna. What about we who stays in the house? How can we make advancement like others? How can we make advancement? The question is about getting ourselves out of our clutches. We want to get out. How do we get out? And Narada Muni is giving the answer. So it is an important topic in our life. Necessary. This is necessary. It is not activity that can be done as a recreation. As a recreation. This is activity of the soul, especially for those who are very fortunate. This is a feast that should be celebrated. So when we gather to celebrate, we should participate fully, so we can have the full benefit. So if we don't want to hear, you are not forced. Please, don't force yourself to sit here. You can do other important things, but if we want to sit here, please let us sit here properly and listen to Narada Muni speaking to Yudhishthira Maharaj. Listen, Yudhishthira Maharaj, the devotion he has for Krishna. The devotion Yudhishthira Maharaj, the Pandavas had for Krishna, made Krishna to leave the sages in the forest to come and live in a palace. Who live in a palace? And who live in the forest? Who live in the forest? Sages. Who live in the house? Saint gratifier. Is it not? Saint gratifier have palaces. The sages don't have palaces. They live in the forest. But Krishna left the sages to come and stay in the palace. Why? The devotion of Yudhishthira Maharaj. That's his devotion. Made Krishna to leave the sages who are performing heavy austerity to get him. Krishna left them to come and stay with householders. You understand that? Huh? Does that make any meaning to our lives? Huh? Krishna left the sages to come and stay with householders. Does that make any meaning to us? We understand what it means? Huh? Yudhishthira Maharaj's Bhakti, his love for Krishna, is superior to what the sages have in the forest. It cannot be compared. So Krishna left there to come to the best place. The best place. And Krishna lived there exactly like he lives in Dwarka. Exactly like he lives in Dwarka. Exactly as he lives in Goloka. Exactly as he lives in Vaikuntha. Exactly. He lived with Yudhishthira Maharaj exactly as he lived his own abode. No difference. That is the devotion of Yudhishthira Maharaj. He is not a sannyasi. He is a householder. Yudhishthira Maharaj is a householder. But his bhakti can detain Krishna. That person is asking question. His question cannot be ordinary. His question is transcendental, liberating, because it is Krishna consciousness. Translation and purport by Divine Grace S.C. Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. A grihastha must associate again and again with saintly persons. A grihastha has to do what? Huh? Associate with once. Again and again, again, for eternity. That's eternity. That's the duty of a grihastha. Must associate with saintly persons. Narada Muni came to visit. He invited Narada Muni to come. And we saw Srila Prabhupada's father does it every day. He goes out. His daily activities include, without fail, go to the street, look for sages, sadhus. Please come to my house every single day. And for what? Please bless my son to become the servant of Srimati Radharani. That is his prayer. Only prayer he makes in the day is, bless my son to become servant of Srimati Radharani. Anything wrong with that? Any prayer better than that? This is not a new thing. This is not a new thing. It is not a new thing. People have done this and became successful. The same thing we are doing, people have done it and became successful. Why are we doing the same thing and full of miseries? Why? We're not doing the right thing. We're not doing it correctly. We're not doing it correctly. The same thing people have done and became successful. Why we are doing the same thing and not getting the success other people got before? Because we are not doing it correctly. This is the instruction from Narada Muni. And with great respect, he must hear the nectar of the activities of the Supreme Lord. With what?
Great respect.
Great respect. Respect for who? Respect for who?
Speaker and the Bhagavad.
The speaker and the Bhagavad. The speaker. Respect. What is respect? What is respect?
Our attention.
To hear with attention. Yes, we should value that. We should value what is going to be discussed. We should give attention. Look at the word. Look at the wordings. Look at the wordings. And with great respect, he must hear the nectar of the activities of the Supreme Lord and his incarnations. Why? As these activities are described in Srimad Bhagavatam and other Puranas, we should hear with respect. Give full attention. We already mentioned 177. Hearing, one who gives oral reception, one who gives the ear, one who gives attention to the activities of Krishna, the sound incarnation of Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam.
177.
Yes, 177. Simply by giving oral reception to this Vedic literature, the feeling for loving devotional service to Lord Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, is brought up at once to extinguish the fire of lamentation, illusion, and fearfulness. The solution is available. The solution to our problem is available. But who is getting it? Who is getting it? Prabhupada said, this process, this system, this process is not for fashion. But we are making it a fashion. Making it a fashion. People call sadhus to come and to visit the house, to speak in the house. But they are in the kitchen cooking. They will not hear the kirtan, they will not hear the lecture, they are cooking. A sadhu is a hungry man, so he cannot eat outside. So he should come to the house and eat, so he can cook, but you don't hear him. This is Hare Krishna devotees. Always like that. Of course, this one is different. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Every time you go to the householder's house, they are not in the kirtan, they are not in the lecture. They are what? They are cooking. Yes, hungry sadhu has come. Yeah, poor man has nothing to eat. So I'm going to feed you today. It's only today is hungry. Other day is not hungry. Huh? Other day is not hungry. Only today is hungry because I come to the house. Today is hungry. What are other days? Thus one should gradually become detached from affection for his wife and children, exactly like a man awakening from a dream. Purport. The Krishna consciousness movement has been established to give grihastas all over the world an opportunity to hear Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita specifically. The process, as described in many ways, is one of hearing and chanting. Srinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana. Anyone know where this is from? Anyone know where this verse is coming from? Where this verse is coming from? That was my question. Eh? First canto, second chapter. Very good. I agree? You agree? Do you agree? Not sure. Anyone agree? First canto, second. The second chapter, Divinity and Divine Service. Very good. Which verse? Which verse? Any idea? I'm trying to push you. This is my duty. Yeah. I'm trying to push you so that you can, yes, take our Bhagavatam very seriously. 17. That is 17. Yes, 1 to 17. Yes, that's the way Prabhupada brought it here. Everyone, especially the grihastas who are mudhadi, ignorant about the goal of life, should be given opportunities to hear about Krishna. Yes, it's an opportunity to hear about Krishna. Invite saintly persons to the house and hear Krishna Katha from them, not cooking for them. So hear. After hearing, then you can cook. Cook what you are going to eat yourself. No, what the sadhu will eat. Of course, these days, if you want eating sadhus, then you invite those who have big stomach. Big stomach means you are not a sadhu. It means you are a bogi. A sadhu's stomach should not be outside. Sadhu's stomach should be inside. Otherwise, chapati sadhu. Simply by hearing, by attending lectures in the different centers of the Krishna consciousness movement, where topics of Krishna from Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam are discussed, they will be purified of their sinful inclination for constant indulgence in illicit sex, meat eating, intoxication, and gambling, which have all become prominent in modern days. Yes. Thus, they can be raised to the status of light. Punya Shravana Kirtana, simply by joining the Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And by hearing about Krishna from Bhagavad Gita, one must be purified. If we will hear, we must be purified. So we have to hear. To become purified, we have to hear. Without hearing, we cannot be purified. And hearing means purification. This is hearing. Purification must take place. Purification cannot come if you don't hear. And hearing means that we give attention. We should give attention to hearing. Hearing does not mean that the sound is hitting our eardrum and falling off. Hearing means that the sound has penetrated. The message that comes with the sound penetrated into the ears and come to the heart. That is hearing. Then the heart becomes cleansed. It is not just the sound. In the sound, the substance, the message is inside. When it is heard, the heart will become purified. This is hearing. Hearing must bring purification to destroy all inauspicious things and do what? Generate pure love of Godhead in the heart of anyone who hears. This is hearing. Yes. One must be purified, especially if he also takes prasad. This is all going on in the Krishna consciousness movement. Another specific description here is Srinvan Bhagavato Abhikshnam Avatara Katamritam. It is not that because one has once finished Bhagavad Gita, he should not hear it again. The word Abhikshnam is very important. We should hear again and again. We should hear continuously. Our sannyas minister has heard Bhagavad Gita 100 times. He knows the whole verses. Not like other people who recite the whole Bhagavad Gita. He can explain everything in detail, not just reciting, which is a memory work. That's just a memory. That one really understood Bhagavad Gita, you will be able to break it into pieces. You can take it into pieces and explain them like that. That is hearing Bhagavad Gita, hearing Bhagavatam. So he speaks like this. He can speak the whole Gita like that, smoothly. In our last meeting, so one of our members asked him, Maharaj, you have listened immediately. He started reciting the verses and explaining. Just plain. So to hear again and again and again, not stopping. Should keep hearing. Should continue to hear. If we are hearing, we will have the interest to keep hearing. If you're not hearing, do not be tasty. But hearing means that to be tasty. And because it's tasty, you want to keep hearing. Yes, you want to be tired. Keep hearing. Because Amrit. The words spoken by Krishna and spoken by Krishna's devotees about Krishna are Amritam, nectar. The word spoken by Krishna is Bhagavad Gita. The word spoken by Krishna's devotee is Bhagavatam. The more one drinks this Amrita, the more he advances in his eternal life. And we want to keep drinking. The human form of life is meant for liberation, but unfortunately, due to the influence of Kali Yuga, every day the grihasas are working hard like asses. Early in the morning, they rise and travel even 100 miles away to earn bread, especially in the Western countries. I have seen that people awaken at 5 o'clock to go to offices and factories to earn their livelihood. People in Calcutta and Bombay also do this every day. They work very hard in the office or factory, and again, they spend 3 or 4 hours in transportation returning home. Then, they retire at 10 o'clock, and again, rise early in the morning to go to their offices and factories. But people doesn't complain when they're doing this. Nobody complains. We have time to do this thing, but we don't have time to hear Bhagavatam. We don't have time to chant Hare Krishna mantra. But we have time to do this every day. People do this and they're going to do it for life. Nobody complain about it. It's easy to do. But succeed and we have complaint. To hear we have complaint. That which is the most important thing for us, we complain about. We have so many issues with it. But that which is taking us to hell, we flow with it very easily. What a misfortune. What a misfortune. Opposite should be the case. That we should flow with the Bhakti and not with Ugra Karma. This kind of hard labor is described in the Shastras as the life of pigs and stool eaters. Now I am the whole deha bajam lireloke kastan kaman arhate bidibujam je. Now I am deha means what? I am not this body. Sense gratification is not for this body. That's the meaning. This body is not for sense gratification. Now I am deha. This body is not meant for sense gratification. This body is meant for tapo dibyam putraka. You like that one? Hare Krishna. Transcendental austerity. Why austerity is necessary? Suggest to date, the heart is contaminated, full of diseases. Want it to be cleansed. Therefore, austerity is necessary. That is tapo dibyam. Transcendental austerity, not demonic austerity. Transcendental austerity must purify the heart because the heart is dirty. Bidibujam. Bidibujam, yes, sanctification is for bidibujam, not for human body. For bidibujam. And if you look very carefully, animal does not go to hospital. Is it not? Only human beings go to hospital after eating. Scientifically. Is it not? We eat scientifically with the fork and spoon. Then hospital. Animals, they don't cook their food. They don't put these varieties of spices. They have no constipation because that is natural for them. Human beings, because it is not natural, we have to put so many things to make it palatable to our tongue. Animals, when they eat the flesh, It is palatable. Without salt, without spices, it is palatable. Because it's natural for them. For us, it is not natural. Therefore, we have to force it. And the result of that is hospital. Let us stop this business. Let us stop this business by associating with saintly persons who will speak Bhagavatam for us to hear. Of all living entities who have accepted material bodies in this world, one who has been awarded this human form should not work hard day and night simply for sense gratification, which is available even for hogs and dogs and hogs that eat stool. This is the instruction from Lord Sabde. You see, Lord Sabde, Narada Muni, Prabhupada, Yudhishthira Maharaj. Look at the association we are getting. Look at the association. Sudra Goswami. See the association we are getting just for one verse. One sloka. Look at the personality we are associating with. And it is not important for us to give them our attention so they can feed us with what is necessary. This is Bhagavatam. This is Krishna consciousness. This is life. This is human life. Anything beyond this is animal life. Polished animal life. One must find some time for hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. We must find some time. We must find it. After all, Krishna gave us 24 hours, and he can take it away any time, and nobody can ask him why. Even if you ask him why, do not stop him from taking it. If you do not stop him, he will take it when you want. This is Vedic culture. One should work 8 hours at the most to earn his livelihood, and either in the afternoon or in the evening, a householder should associate with devotees to hear about the incarnations of Krishna in his activities, and thus be gradually liberated from the clutches of Maya. However, instead of finding time to hear about Krishna, the householders, after working hard in offices and factories, find time to go to a restaurant or a club where, instead of hearing about Krishna and his activities, they are very much pleased to hear about the political activities of demons and non-devotees, and to enjoy sex, wine, women, meat, and in this way waste their time. This is not Grihastha life, but demoniac life. Many Hare Krishna devotees, they are buying food from restaurant. They are not women. A woman must know how to cook in a house. A person, not a woman, will buy food from the restaurant. And the restaurant food are cooked for money, not for you. They're not for you, it's for money. So you buy that food, which is money. When you eat it, you think of Krishna. You be money conscious. You cannot be Krishna conscious. You don't know if the person have taken bath after whatever they have done. Do you know? Huh? You know whether they're in a period or not in a period? Do you know? You go and carry their contaminations and put in their body. So tomorrow morning you take bead, you will chant. You're going to chant money, money, money. Not Hare Krishna. The Krishna consciousness movement, however, with its centers all over the world, gives such fallen, condemned persons an opportunity to hear about Krishna. In a dream, we form a society of friendship and love. And when we awaken, we see that it has ceased to exist. Similarly, One's gross society, family and love are also a dream. And this dream will be over as soon as one dies. Therefore, whether one is dreaming in a subtle way or a gross way, these dreams are all false and temporary. One's real business is to understand that one is soul, Aham Brahmasmi, and that his activities should therefore be different. Then one can be happy. Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma na sochati na kanshati samasarivishu bhutishu mad bhaktim labati paran. One who is transcendentally situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments or desires to have anything. He is equally disposed towards all living entities. In that state, he attains pure devotional service unto me. Bhagavad Gita 1854. One who is engaged in devotional service can very easily be liberated from the dream of materialistic life. Hare Krishna. Is there any question or comment? Oh, yes.
Maharaj, we were discussing the importance of hearing, and why do we, like, unnecessary things we give lot of focus, like apart from Krishna consciousness, when we go out and do some other work, we give lot of focus, and why do we fail when we come to this hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam, and how do we like what is the efficient hearing, or what does it actually?
We give attention to things which we consider important to us. Anything which is important to us, we give attention. Anything which is not important, we don't give attention. So, we give attention to sense gratification because that is our interest. And we give less attention to Krishna consciousness because that is not our interest. Therefore, we have to associate with the saintly persons who can change this because of our fortune. To start thinking about the ultimate reality, which is Krishna consciousness, and not what the temporal things which will end with the end of the body. So Narayana is recommending here we should associate with saintly persons, so that this kind of mindset will be created within us by that association. Yes.
Maharaj, I have two questions. Here Uddhav was saying to Parikshit Maharaj, my Bhagavatam is not for you, it is for the twins, and your Bhagavatam will be given to you by Shukdev Goswami before you leave the body.
Yes.
So Maharaj, I was thinking, what is my Bhagavatam and your Bhagavatam? Bhagavatam is Bhagavatam. So what is the difference?
The Bhagavatam we got from Lord Brahma is different from the Bhagavatam we have now. The Bhagavatam Lord Brahma gave to yes, that is different. It is Bhagavatam, but it's different in quality. In quality, is different. Brahma gave it to who? Adamuni. Adamuni gave it to yesterday. It was given to Sukadev Goswami. This is Sukadev Goswami. It's different. This one has been tested by Sukadev Goswami. So it is samyutam. Yes, easily swallowable. Very easy, not difficult. You put in the mouth, it just go down. It is nectar, like srikan. You know how to make srikan? You made today? Easily swallowable. Yes. This is Bhagavatam.
Bhagavatam that Uddhav spoke to the twins, it is not these 18,000 verses, it is something else only.
Yes, that's different. That is different. It's not a universal Bhagavatam. You see what the Vyasadeva compiled, he got from different places. That's what I mean by compilation. He got from different places and put together. See, the third canto is not from yesterday. It's coming from my ceremony. Right. They're different, all put together. Yes, yeah, second one, yes.
Maharaj, in Bangalore, many times you've said that in Guru Tattva, that the instructions of the spiritual master should be the life and soul for the disciple.
Yes.
Or the spiritual master himself should be the life and soul for the disciple. So I was thinking on these words, life and soul, because life is, I mean, soul is soul, and if the instruction is the soul, so how it is compared to life and soul? Because even Krishna Prema, I was thinking, it is the greatest wealth, it is said. Here it is not said instruction is the wealth of the disciple. So there must be some, when we say Krishna Prema, then we say it is the greatest wealth, Param Dham. But here it's not said that instruction is the wealth for the disciple.
Param Vacha. Krishna used in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18. Param Vacha. It's instruction. Bhagavad Gita is Param Vacha. Krishna gave that. So it's ultimate. That's the ultimate. It is life and soul means what? That this is the focus. This is the focus. This is all I have to deal with. Because this is my life. Means what? By following this, I will get my life corrected. I'll get my life perfect. I'll put my life in order. So this is life and soul. That's the attention we should give to the instructions. Because this is going to make our life straight. That's what it means.
I was also thinking that because it is soul, so even if the soul leaves the body, even at that cost, instruction.
The instruction is the same with the soul, the same with life. It's the same. Because it is what will give us that life. So it's not a temporary instruction, it's permanent. You don't want to live our life. It is with us. So it's life. Yes, Prabhu.
Maharaj, there is only a statement of Gauragovinda Swami.
Yes.
Because we are hearing, since we are in Krishna consciousness, why it is not going inside? So he told one thing that it's going here only and further. Gauragovinda Swami is giving a statement that because the inner sound is too loud, and externally when we are hearing, it's not penetrating them. So
Yes.
we should increase the outer voices, so that we can
Yes,
go inside.
that we have said many times. The noise of saying gratification is too loud in our consciousness. So we don't hear. Like if they put the horn speaker here, this will go down. Just like here, my voice is higher because I'm using, your voice is low because you're not using this. So, for time immemorial, we have been accustomed to saying gratification. So that was ringing in our head regularly. In everything that we want to do, it comes in. Therefore, it makes our primary life a secondary one. A secondary life, a primary life. And some of us think that taken to Krishna consciousness, that is something different. But that is what we are. That is nature.
So Maharaj is here written that thus one should gradually become detached from the affection of wife and children.
Yes.
Is it like it's saying that it's for the man or
The same.
same?
It's not only for man, it is the same. The same for everybody. Because the woman is going to Godhead also. The man is going to Godhead. So we are doing the same thing. So though it is said man, but it's inclusive. It's for both. So you shouldn't think they're only for man. No, it's both. If you start putting he or she, it will be very clumsy. Yeah? So make it simple, but we should understand that it's for both. Yes. Hare Krishna. Okay.
have two questions. One as well. It's mentioned that when we go outside for some work at certain place, so getting prasadam is difficult. So how to manage that one?
Cook the part, cook the food in the house. Cook in the house and take to the office. So cook in the house. There is always a price to be paid for everything. Everything. If you don't make sacrifice, you can't get anything wonderful, materially or spiritually. There's nothing you will get easy without some sacrifice. There must be some sacrifice. Eh? To get a good degree in a college is easy. No sacrifice. There is sacrifice. Right? The sacrifice. To get a good job, no sacrifice. You have to work here in India, you have to work till 11 p.m. Right? When you work till 11 p.m., what do you have again in life? What are you going to sleep? Eh? Slavery. But people are doing it. We don't complain. The chances here and so many excuses. But we don't give excuses for sanctification because that is our interest. The things we like to do is not difficult. Difficult things I think we don't like to do. It becomes difficult. It's difficult. Right? Next one.
The difference of devotion where the sages have in forest and the Yudhishthira Maharajas. So both are trying to get Krishna. Right?
Yes.
What makes that difference?
A devotee depends on Krishna. The sages depend on their own strength. So you see they fall down. Harada Sakura didn't fall down. Because he depended on Krishna. Maya Devi told Durga Devi, she told Haridas, you cheated me. Because Krishna is in the heart. You cheated me. She confessed. But she didn't tell sages like that. She said, for sages, before I close my eyes, all of them are offered obeisances to me. But for you, 3 days I stay here, nothing. You cheated me and initiate me. Right? I said, yes, I will do that. I told my husband to initiate me. He didn't do it. I will give me initiation. Harida Sakura did. Yeah. So devotees, they have love for Krishna. So Krishna is in their heart. They depend on Krishna, not on their own strength. But the sages, they depend on their own strength. They're using their own ability. And our ability cannot conquer Maya. Because Maya is not a conditioned soul. Maya is a pure devotee. Maya is a pure devotee, not a conditioned soul. So we cannot stand her. We are conditioned souls. But she's not. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Sri Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura